Zach. Zach is part of the water taxi problem group that we have on Facebook. And he was the kid that got the world's best video of the giant water taxi rolling down rolling down what was the New River, right?
He was in the river, yeah.
Yeah, and Zach's up on plane trying to keep up with the dude as he's filming to put the good content on the water taxi problem Facebook group. So I want to thank you, congratulate you, and bravo. That was one hell of a video.
It's the least I can do, man.
Now, if you guys haven't been on the water taxi problem Facebook group, down here in Fort Lauderdale, we got a serious issue with water taxi problems. They go too fast. There's too many of them. They crowd you. They're annoying, and if you're trying to fish, they make it damn near impossible. So, in a nutshell, that's the problem with the water taxi. So you can join the group on Facebook if you don't know about it. Both these guys are like pretty active on Facebook. Now, Anthony, they just happen to have a property that is right on the New River.
Correct.
And from Anthony's dock, I don't know, Anthony, how many water taxis do you think go by there on a daily basis?
I can't count, and I'm right across from the stop at Los Olas, so I'll see like one pull up, then the other one's literally coming from west on the river, pulls up right in from one coming in from the east. None of them ever use horns or signals letting you know when they're pulling out or pulling in.
So when you're sitting on your dock, let's break it down percentage-wise. Like, is it 10% of the time that you're staring at a water taxi, or is it more like 90% of the time you're staring at a water taxi from that dock?
I'll give them a break and say 83%.
83%. I like that. 83%. And during the 83% of the time that you're watching the water taxi from your dock, I mean, is there any serenity? Is it somewhat peaceful? Do they?
No, because they continuously yell out over the megaphones that, oh, that's where the founder of Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza lives, Anthony Bruno. So everyone knows where we live, and we're just trying to have family lunch on Sunday because, you know, we're really Italian, and that's what Italians do. You know, we like to have our red sauce and our meatballs and our pork chops.
And while you're having your meatballs and your pork chops and everything, you got to listen to the water taxi tell people about how Italian you guys are and and about the restaurant and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and we got to think about like the B&E that's going to happen later. You know, maybe an armed home invasion from some disgruntled water taxi rider.
I don't know. I was brought up like, if you did know somebody, the one thing that you never talked about was like how much money they made, and specifically where they lived.
It's common courtesy.
Right. It's just not. You brought up that way.
Yeah.
Right. And I was brought up that way, and I'm just wondering, like, when all those people are on the water taxi, like, does that ever go through their mind that there's actually somebody living in that house that the fool that's driving the boat with the microphone is talking about?
Of course not. These people are losers. They're like the paparazzi people that hang out on Hollywood Boulevard and scream at the stars as they come by. They have no morals, nothing. They have no code of ethics.
No code of ethics.
Zero.
You know, Mom got all fired up in there and had to jump on Zach's mic because, I mean, we're passionate about this. It's not like we're just looking for something to complain about. I mean, when Lamont and I were on the Intercoastal and the New River as kids, you know, there really wasn't any water taxis. It was kind of like an anomaly. Norm's old man had a couple of boats. They would shuffle some people around. It was kind of cute and everything. But my kid, right, just turned 13. She's never been on the New River without seeing a water taxi.